In today's video, I'm going to teach you use freeze panes in Excel to lock rows or columns and keep them visible while scrolling through your worksheet. This is a simple feature that makes long spreadsheets much easier to navigate, especially when you rely on headers or key labels. First, a quick overview. Freeze panes keep specific rows or columns in view while you scroll. It doesn't change your data or your print layout. It only affects how the sheet behaves on your screen. Also, keep in mind that freezing is set per worksheet, so you'll repeat these steps on each sheet where you want it. If you only need the top row to stay visible, for example, when you have a header row, go to the View tab on the ribbon, choose Freeze Panes, and then select Freeze Top Row. You'll notice a thin line appear under the first row. Now, as you scroll down, that top row stays put, so your column labels are always visible. If you need to keep the first two columns visible, click the header of the third column to select it. This selection tells Excel you want everything to the left of it to remain frozen. Next, go to View, Open Freeze Panes, and choose Freeze Panes. You should see a vertical line after the second column. When you scroll horizontally, the first two columns remain on screen, which is great for keeping IDs or names in view. Sometimes you'll want to freeze both rows and columns at the same time. Decide which rows and columns should stay visible. Then click a single cell that sits directly below the last row you want frozen and directly to the right of the last column you want frozen. For example, if you want to keep two rows and two columns visible, click the cell in the third row and third column. Go to View, select Freeze Panes, and choose Freeze Panes. You'll see both a horizontal and a vertical line marking the frozen area. Now you can scroll in any direction without losing track of your headers and key fields. If you need to undo this, it's just as easy. Go to View, open Freeze Panes, and choose Unfreeze Panes. Your worksheet returns to normal scrolling. You can always change your setup by unfreezing first and then applying a new freeze. A couple of quick tips. If the Freeze Panes option looks grayed out, finish editing any cell by pressing Enter or SA. And remember, these settings are saved with your file, so the next time you open it, your panes will still be frozen.